What up, Dokkaners? It is time to take on everyone's favorite mode, Chain Battle. Now, you might be wondering why my voice sounds like this. It's because I can't talk too loud because I've got family visiting and they're sleeping and it's midnight and I'm tired. So you're gonna get normal tune for today, not crazy manic tune from earlier today. If you do want to catch crazy tune though, watch literally every other video. And also watch my videos from today. I've posted like 5 videos, I streamed, but today we're gonna be checking out the new Chain Battle. Now, you might notice I'm a little delayed on this initial release. Well, it's because I think they patched out the freezing technique. I may be wrong there, but when I was originally trying to do my first few runs, I noticed that I couldn't actually freeze the screen. Now, it could just be a skill issue on my part, or maybe this is in fact the case, but knowing that, you're gonna have to have a little bit more reaction going into this, or at least I am anyway. So to start this off, we're going to take a look. This is Nappa Nappa and Vegeta. The 3 advantageous categories are Power of Wishes, Earthbred Fighters, and Wicked Bloodlines. So how this basically works is you want to use characters from those categories to dual damage and to also set up your support lines. So before we even jump in, we got to set up the support line. Now, when you're filtering out and trying to find which units fit your support line, you want to basically filter out the 3 categories that they recommend. Wicked Bloodline with partial match, Power of Wishes right here, and Earthbred Fighters. So when you do that, it's going to generate a list of all those 3 categories, and you want to pick the red sparkly characters. So characters like Tien or Yamcha, characters like that will be red sparkly. However, further calculations from the Dokkan Chain Battle experts in the community have deemed that the Gokus and the base Gokus and the Kaioken Gokus, those are the best of the best. So among these red sparkly characters, you want to be picking the Gokus, the Kai Gokus, the Kaioken Goku, the Tech EZA Kaioken Goku, even the lower end ones. Still, Goku is the way to go. So if you have as many Gokus as you can possibly get, throw those onto the team. The more red sparklies, the better. So that's what I basically did here. I got a bunch of Kai Gokus and base Gokus, and that is the setup that I've got. This is also further corroborated by a graphic that I will be showing you guys in a second. And then for the extreme side, the same thing. Filter the 3 categories. It will automatically filter the extreme side for you. And then when you're doing so, you want to look for the red sparkly characters. As you can see so far, there are no red sparklies, but I've got a couple of these Friezas in here. And that's because the red sparklies are the first form Friezas. You want to be bringing as many of these first form Friezas as possible. And since they are Friezas, they correlate very highly with the golden Friezas. This is, again, this harkens back to like the calculations and stuff that I don't even pretend to know about. This is all because of the Dokkan Chain Battle community that we even know this stuff. So shout out to them. You know who you are, the Chain Battle gods, the experts out there. They have determined that Frieza first form and Golden Frieza are the best ways to set this up. So I am going to be bringing these characters into my support line. Actually, in fact, let me do that right now. I'm gonna take this guy out and I want to put that Tech Transforming Frieza in here instead. All right, so this is my support line. If you guys can emulate this, feel free. If you can't, well, then you can use this graphic to try to get as close as you can possibly get. So this, all credit goes to Misaka on Twitter, who was nice enough to create this for us. So this basically shows you which units are best for connectors, which units are best for your support line, and which units are best for attacking. So up at the top here for the connectors, well, we'll talk about that in a second. Your support line stems from this chart right here. So top left is the best, bottom right is the worst. So you go by rows. S rank, best one is LR Kaioken. Second best is Tech Kaioken. Then A tier is version Z, LR Kai Goku, so on and so forth. So work your way down the list. If you have these characters, add them to your list, your support line. If you don't, then just work your way further and further down. When you get to the D tier, you might have some other characters, but still, it's better than nothing. And if you don't have any of these characters in here, which is probably not going to be the case for a lot of you because some of them are free to play, but if you don't have most of these, you can then go back into your category and filter out the 3 categories that I said and just do it the old-fashioned way. Find other red sparklies, throw them onto your team, or throw them onto your support line, and you will be able to help out your teammates. The point of this is to help other people. Your support line will be used to help other people get their high scores. The more high scores they get, the more they benefit from using your support lines, the more they like your support lines, the more orbs of, what is it called? The emblems of cooperation. I call them Tide Pods. The more Tide Pods you get, which means the more opportunities you will get to do skill orb summons. This is all being done to get skill orbs. Skill orbs are virtually the lifeblood of Dokkan at this point. That and hidden potential orbs, they make your units even better. So it is worth investing and doing this. So now let's just take a look at the scores here. I have done a few runs myself, but again, I got to tell you, I don't think you can freeze the screen. I think they've patched that out. So it looks like Kai Goku with the LR Kaioken and the transforming Frieza as the connector is the way to go. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's jump in. I've got 3 runs left. 3 runs left for today. And it's not looking good because a lot of my runs were screwed up because of the lack of freezing. So I had to think on my feet, which is what I'm going to have to do here. I'm not good at thinking. I don't think so good. All right, so let's go to power of... Actually, let's just do Goku's family because it's going to be either the LR Kaioken or the AGL Kai. So this guy's 19,000. The LR Kaioken, though, is 21,000. I think this guy might low-key be better. Actually, he is further left, so I'm going to go ahead and just assume that this guy's better. So if I have him as the attacker... Oh, wait, but then, no, the connector... Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with the Kai Goku. Because I think, yeah, since he's the best connector here, you want to have him as the connector. So I'm going to have the Kai Goku as the attack unit. I'm going to have the Kaioken as the connector. And then I'm going to have the Frieza, transforming Frieza, as the extreme connector. So now, what I want to basically do is I want to look for a support line that somewhat has this, right? I want to have the LR Kaioken. I want to have the Tech Kaioken, AG, or the physical version Z. So do we have that here? We've got... This is actually pretty good. So I'm going to go with this one. And then for the extreme connector side... This one doesn't look too bad. I'd like to get a Prime Battle Frieza in there too. Oh, I think I just saw something good. This one's not bad. This is Prime Battle. Ooh, this is a good one. This is actually a pretty good one. Okay. Is there anything better than that? Yeah, I think that might be the best one. All right, so let's go with these and let's see what we do. So basically what I did was I took these support lines, I cross-referenced them with the screen where it shows the connectors and the support lines. And this is a pretty good setup. So let's see what we get. So far, I've only managed to get into the top 2%. So all the runs that I did leading up to this weren't actually the best. But of course, I am a whale. I spend more. I play the game more. So I have much better units. So don't feel discouraged if you can't get the same sort of score that I do. Yeah, dude, you can't freeze anymore. You can't freeze anymore. They patched that out. Is that an iPhone thing? Is that a skill issue? Let me know in the comments if you guys are still able to freeze the game. I don't think you can. I mean, that was never supposed to be part of it. You were supposed to have active reaction time. Oh, okay. I think we're good now. 160 million. That puts me at the top 1%. I had 144 million before, using the transforming Frieza as the attacker. So don't use transforming Frieza as the attacker, use the Kai Goku as the attacker. That is the better option. So let me show you what my original setup was to get a 144 score. I had transforming Frieza. So what I basically did was I took my Wicked Bloodline. I took this transforming Frieza and I awakened him. And I made this guy at 120. I made him my connector. But then I made my actual transforming Frieza EZA unit. I made him the attacker, this guy. Because I thought that at the leftmost, this unit was the best attacker. It's not the case. So don't have transforming Frieza as your attacker. Have an LR Goku, either Kai Goku or Kaioken. If neither one exists, then you can use the transforming Frieza as your fallback. So yeah, keep that in mind. But let me go back to mine again and let's try this out one more time. So let me use the same exact team. Let's do this. Let's do this. Is there anything different here? LR Kaioken, Kai Goku. Do I have a better setup? Can I find a better setup? No, I don't think we can. This is probably the best we're gonna get. I don't want to waste too much time here. Yeah, we'll just go with this. Let's just go with this. All right. Let's see if we can get a better score. Now that I know I can't freeze the screen, I need to be a lot more attentive. All right. Lean forward time. Try hard. Activate. All right, give me some freezes. Oh my god, I picked up. I messed that up. I messed it up. I picked base Goku. I picked two Kaiokens that are the low end ones. This doesn't impact your score nearly as much, but still, I miss being able to free. Yeah. All right. You know what? Every time I do these videos, it's always my first run that gets me the high score, and then I just get progressively worse. So there you have it. There's the basics. That's how it works. It looks like they've patched out the freeze technique. If they haven't, then maybe I just am terrible. But I was at least able to get into the top 1%. But there you go. See, so I mean, I guess this does work. I tried using the transforming Frieza trick. It didn't work out for me, but apparently it worked out for Kong. So what do I know? I'm not a chain battle expert. They're the chain battle gods and demigods out there. I'm just a fake trying to pretend my way to the top. But I got 160 million, so I should be good. I don't really want to keep burning stones for this, so I will try every day. Remember, folks, these support lines reset every 30 minutes, but then also your full attempts, like your fresh attempts, come back every daily reset. So if you don't want to burn stones, but you would like to try these again, come back every day after reset, and you might be able to get some better runs in there. That's it. Tech Talk over. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments what sort of runs and scores you got on your chain battle attempts. Did you use Transforming Frieza as your connector? Do you have a secondary Transforming Frieza? Did you use LR Kaioken? Are you able to even set up a support line on par with the ones that you saw on screen or in the graphic? Let me know your thoughts overall about the event in the comments down below. Try to be civil. And also be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let each other know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. If you're a beginner, just know that this is a very, very tough event to thrive in. So don't expect and don't get frustrated if you don't hit top 1%, because new players will absolutely not be able to do that. So just know that a lot of people do struggle in this event. It's not just you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. I mean, even I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, why did I even make this video? I don't even know what I'm doing. Why am I still recording? I should